Calamaries, salutations everyone, Squid here bringing you, this is Quarterfinals, Quarterfinals of the PBA Season 2. We are facing off against Lischus, I don't know how to pronounce that name, sorry ahead of time. I'll go with Lischus. That sounds about right, yeah. So he's had a pretty good run, knocking out Harry, my good friend Harry from YCL, and Ellie in the first round of playoffs. Yeah, so he's having a pretty good run in the playoffs. So I'll make, through the magic of editing, I'll make his team appear on the screen. That's his team. I'm not looking at it right now, but I'll go find it real quick. Landorus, Gothitelle with the Terra Captaincy, Rotomosh, Greninja, Fortress, Hariyama, Cerulege, Mungus, Dachsvan, Altaria, Cloth, and Oinkologne. Landorus and Greninja are really scary, and actually Hariyama worries me a little bit because my team doesn't deal that well with Hariyama, gotta say. He's got the Trapping Gothitelle, which may be annoying because it may remove a central piece of my team. And Mungus is always tough to prep against because it always forces some items or prep. And Greninja is also pretty scary as a late game sweeper. Greninja is probably gonna be Battle Bond against me because it's the best set by far. I've battled a Greninja before in this season and he brought Battle Bond as well. I think Battle Bond matches pretty well against my team. Once my team gets chipped down, it's really easy for Greninja to just pick up a KO or another and then really snowball from there. So we have to play carefully around that, and let's see what we brought. So we start off with Roaring Moon, booster energy to boost our attack as soon as possible, and we do want the acrobatics because acrobatics deals a ton to non-Terra Hariyama, deals a ton to Mungus, which might be a check. Earthquake for coverage, deals pretty well with the Cerulege. We are unpacking the dark type stab this week. We just packed Dragon Claw. And basically it. The reason we're not packing dark coverage is because I don't feel like we need it. Cerulege is probably gonna be Culver, and Gothitelle will most likely Terra away from the dark weakness. So given that, I feel like if we just want to click a stab, Dragon Claw is probably gonna be it. We don't have Dragon Dance because we really need a U-turn to pivot out of the Gothitelle, which maybe might trap us in, and then it becomes a little bit annoying. So Tornadus comes next. It has safety goggles to switch into the Amoonguss safely. It has a little bit of bulk, but the combination of Bleak Winged Storm and Dark Pulse is actually pretty good coverage against this team. I just said that I didn't need the dark coverage on the Roaring Moon. I know, but the combination of these two moves hit pretty much everything on this team, so I want to pack them. And we have Taunt to stop things like Thunder Wave from the Rotom. We are also Dragon Terra, because Dragon Terra resists what's it called? Double Rotom stabs. It resists the Hydro Pump from the Greninja. It also resists Amoonguss, and basically it. I think that's basically what I wanted out of the Dragon Terra, and it's pretty good. And we have Nasty Plot to possibly set up with the Tornadus. We're probably gonna pivot Tornadus in a little bit throughout the match, and this is one of those games where we don't want to Terra right away. We want to wait until the exact moment that we can Terra and get the most out of it. Zamazenta comes next. So we have kind of spitball set, let's say. We have to have Psychic Fangs to hit Amoonguss, which might be one of the checks. We have Grunge to hit non-Terra Gothitelle, and we have Iron Defense with Body Press to hit pretty much everything else. Landorus is also resisted by resists the Body Press, but for that we're just gonna Psychic Fangs or Grunge or something like that, or we're not gonna stay in. Probably not gonna stay in. Landorus, I gotta say, Landorus is probably gonna be Choice Scarf this game. I'm expecting 90% Choice Scarf because it's the best way to deal with Quiver Dance in Volcarona. Because it's 1 point faster than Volcarona, so that's pretty good on its part. That means that Volcarona, we can step on into Volcarona now. Volcarona is not going to be set up this week. We're just going to go Fiery Dance, Giga Drain, and Psychic. Psychic is basically to hit things that are fire type, meaning Cerulege, meaning possibly. We also have Darkspan, which resists is immune to the fire type moves, and we have U-turn because we force some. Volcarona is pretty good switching in on mons like Fortress, on mons like Amoonguss, but it forces some mons that it really doesn't want to deal with, so we have U-turn to pivot out of those and possibly gain momentum that way by going into something else. Next we have the Uxie. Uxie is just a standard Landorus check. We have some physical bulk with the Rocky Helmet to chip it down, to chip down the Landorus in case he tries to U-turn. And we have Psyshock to try and hit mostly the Hariyama, which Hariyama has been really annoying in the mock battles. And it has used Assault Vest in some instances, so Psyshock is probably the best way to deal with it in that regard. And we're going into Oricorio last. I was torn a little bit between Substitute and Roost, and a mock battle against my good buddy Bruno made me lean towards Substitute with the lefties. So we have Quiver Dance, Revelation Dance, Hurricane, and Substitute. In a scenario where we haven't Terra'd, I'm just gonna Terra Electric in front of possibly Gothitelle that tries to set up alongside us, because it will be with the extra boost from the electric Terra, it's probably going to be enough to duel it and come out on top. This is basically the team. I will now check in if Lischus is already free, and when he's free, you'll see the match. Alrighty guys, here we are. I already see one good thing out of this, which is there's no Hariyama. That's actually great. I love to see that. And we're gonna start with the Uxie. I think it's what we've been starting in the last mocks that we had. And I think it's probably the best one here. If he starts with the Greninja, I might have to think on whether I stay in and rocks or whether I stay in and U-turn. That's probably the debate. Because we definitely don't want to give it Battle Bond boosts earlier in the match. But anyways, good luck, have fun to Lischus. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I really don't know how to mention it. So here we go. Total focus now. Okay, let's do this. Okay. He starts with Rotom. Probably the best lead that he has, if I have to guess. We're gonna Stealth Rock first turn. And we'll measure what he does. Okay. With the Volt Switch, not much. I can probably gauge if he's defensive or not, I think. Let's see. So Uxie here with the Rotom. That's probably not very offensive, if I had to guess. But who knows what he's thinking. And he's thinking quite a lot now, right now. Okay. So who's king? King is... oh, this guy. Okay, this guy is annoying for sure. For sure. We don't want to give it a speed boost. So we're gonna go straight into Tornadoes without U-turning. Because I don't know if he's weak armor, it's not gonna be nice to not be to give it the speed boost. We'll gauge damage right now. Shadow Claw. Okay, so is he offensive in this with this? So Tornadus Therian with the Cerulege. He's probably not that much offensive. I think we can Dark Pulse here. Probably the best play, given that he has no obvious switchings to a Dark Pulse. This was Rotom, right? Okay, so Rotom getting chipped down is not the worst thing in the world, by any means. Now the thing is, do we just straight Terra? Rotom looks to be max special defense. I think we... yeah, since the Hariyama isn't here, I feel better tearing right away. And we taunt to stop things like... what do I need? Things like a Thunder Wave or something like that. Mighty Majestic Wings above the wings, guys. Geodog, I heard you like wings, so I put wings on your wings, so you can fly while you fly. Let's see. Thunder Wave, nice one. Okay, I think... so, do we nest? I think the play here is we either Nasty Plot or we Dark Pulse. I think he's not gonna stay in with the Rotom. So I think the best play is to just Liquid Storm, right? Just Liquid Storm. Hits pretty much everything on his team. Or I can Nasty Plot. Let's Nasty Plot and gauge what we do next. Okay. Okay, the Volt switch out. So he's probably gonna go into Greninja, if I had to guess. Okay, here is the Greninja, and this, he's heavy duty boots. Okay, that's good info to know. I think here we always go into the Zamazenta. I think he's Protein because of the nickname. Yes, he's Protein. No freeze, thank God. Okay, so check to this either Gothitelle or whatever. So I want to calc first of all if Protein Greninja KOs, Protein Greninja KOs with the Ice Beam. So I think he's gonna go into the Gothitelle here. But at the same time, can I afford to go into anything else? Blowing Raspberry here. I think he's gonna go Gothitelle. That's why I'm gonna Iron Defense. The reason I didn't straight switched out, it's because he could just U-turn and that would lose me so much momentum. Okay, do we KO the Rotom here? Because I feel like he's more specially defensive. And with the Zamazenta, Rotom-Wash takes around 60, which is the range he's at. Okay, so we Body Press, and we should KO it. Hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. The crit might have mattered. We'll never know. We'll really never know. Unless I know his spread, I will not know for sure. But if he's max special defense, then I was doing 60% minimum, and he was below that, I feel like. Okay, so here, the Celeste is probably gonna Terra. Now, the question is into what? It's something that's super effective against the Zamazentas, that's for sure. If I cannot take much damage out of this altercation, that would be really nice. So if God is fire, I'm doing more than a quarter actually, more than half actually. I think I'm gonna just Body Press because I feel like he's gonna Terra. He didn't. Oh, but that still does a lot. Citrus. Okay. Okay. So what does he do? T-Wave. He missed! Oh, that's huge! Wow! Oh my god. This might actually be game winning. I don't know. Whoa. I can switch out, so it's either Crunch or Body Press. Feel like Crunch. I'm not one hit KOing it from this range either way, so might as well Crunch. This was actually huge. This is such a momentum swing for us. Very unfortunate for him. There's the Terra now. Should have just Body Pressed then. So what's he going into? Fire. Okay, this was my expected Terra for it, actually. Okay, some more damage. Terra Blast is gonna do around half, or maybe more. More than that. Okay, so now we go for Body Press and we should KO the Gothitelle. There we go. Gothitelle is out of the way. But things are starting to look scary. Especially if I don't preserve the Uxie. I feel like Uxie is the only thing that can take a hit from the Greninja right now. Yeah, and that scares me. Since Zamazenta is so chipped down right now, things might start to look scary. I might have to just try to set up with someone else. The reason he went for this makes me believe that it's a Choice Scarf, which is somewhat what I expected. So I'm still gonna go into Uxie. Let's see what he does. Here powers. It doesn't affect us, of course. So we're just gonna U-turn to see if he's locked in or not. If he just straight switches out, I feel like he's locked in. But we still need... he's not locked in. Okay, good to know. Okay. That changes things, because I now have 3 mons that are faster than it. 3 mons that are faster than it. I feel like this guy should just be able to KO it. So Moon against Landorus. Yeah, Dragon Claw should KO it. And since I think he's gonna go into Dustman, I'm just gonna Acrobatics. I should, either way, I should leave any hit that he throws at us. So I think this is just what we do. Acrobatics sounds like a pretty good middle ground play. So now I officially have nothing that takes an attack from the Greninja. This is quite scary. Here is the Dustman. So how much is this gonna take? Pretty good damage, not gonna lie. Lefties. With the lefties I can KO it, that's for sure. So we're just gonna U-turn out. And he's gonna think like, who the hell runs Booster Energy with U-turn? Me. I run Booster Energy with U-turn. So we're gonna go into Tornadus. And I think we just click an attack here. How are we gonna chip down the Greninja, though? I mean, no, wait, Greninja is slower than Zamazenta. Actually, I'm gonna go into... No, I want to have Tornadus at max HP. So I'm just gonna go into this. Whoa! How the hell did that do that much? What? Is that the choice band? No, it's not choice band. He has lefties. He literally chose lefties. I'm Dragon type, duh. God. But so the thing is, Blink Wind KOs if it hits. If, and that's a big if, yeah. So, okay, but that's justice because he did miss the Thunder Wave, and I'd argue that the Thunder Wave miss is bigger than this one. So what we do here is Play Rough. I'm guessing he has Roar. I'm really guessing he has Roar. So what we do is go into this, right? How crazy is going into Bulk here? And what do we hit? He's gonna go into the Cerulege. Oh, Cerulege is mighty scary right now. Oh, Cerulege is so scary right now. I lost my Cerulege check. Oh, this was dumb. I think I'm just gonna Psychic then. Just Psychic to chip it down. He stays in. Wow. Yawn. Okay, okay. So if he goes into Cerulege, I really need to not play bad. That's the first one. I think I go into this to possibly sack it. Yeah, I think this is the play. He protects, okay. Good thing I didn't U-turn that. So I think now we just U-turn? He went into Cerulege before, which is Psyshock, I think. If he can chip down Cerulege a little bit, that's actually great. Hopefully this KOs. It doesn't. Bummer. I really feel like his last move is Roar. Of course he protects, that's what he should do. Okay, so we're gonna Psychic again. Psychic hits pretty much anything except the Greninja. It doesn't hit the Greninja though. But if he goes Greninja, I sack the Yuxi. This is not Greninja, right? Another heavy duty boots user. Okay, we just sacked this guy to chip it down. We definitely don't want to proc the weak armor on it. And after sacking the Yuxi, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Roaring Moon, because Roaring Moon is faster than this, because he's heavy duty boots, so I know he's not Choice Scarf. And that way, with the Roaring Moon, even without an item, I should be able to KO the Cerulege. Yeah, pretty comfortably, gotta say. So I just need to not proc the weak armor on the Cerulege. That's basically it. And with the Rocky Helmet chip, this should be okay. And he lowers defenses even. Okay. He's gonna get the Rocky Helmet chip, and now I just Psyshock. Okay, Bitter Blade to recover a bit of HP, but he's not gonna recover much. Actually, one thing I can do is see if Zamazenta also KOs from this range, because if Zamazenta KOs, I should just go into it, because Zamazenta just puts so much pressure on his team. I know he's not Culver, so Zamazenta should do around half. He was lower than that. But I mean, yeah, I should do that, because he can't go into Greninja. I know he can't. So we just crunch here, and either we KO the Cerulege or something gets chipped down. Both sound fine at the moment. Okay, he lets this thing go down. Good, good. I'm still shocked at that Thunder Wave miss. That was huge. So this is this guy. Okay, this guy. I think I'm gonna go into Roaring Moon, because I feel like Roaring Moon takes 2 hits, but I want to double check that. Oh no, actually he's not locked in. No, he's not locked in. So yeah, I take 1 hit for sure. And the only hit I don't take is U-turn. I mean, I take U-turn, but not very well. And I take an Earth Power. Okay. That dealt way too much. Okay, so he still has Darkspan. So I have 2 Acrobatics here. I think I'm gonna try something. Since he has Yawn on the Darkspan, he might not have Roar. So I'm gonna go into Oricorio, start setting up, and see what his response is to that. Oh, he lives by a sliver. Knows. Oh well. Okay, so I go to Zamazenta. I click a button. The button is right now a crunch, right? The button right now is crunch. Okay. Does body press KO the Greninja from full? That's $1 million question right now. It should. Unless he's highly invested into HP. Okay, here is the Hood Cake. Okay. So, I'm gonna go into Oricorio first. Oricorio first. He wishes. Okay, so now I press sub and see if he has roar or not. And I want to know if Oricorio takes the Houndstone from +1. It might not. So Batsman for sure has to be max defense. Revelation Death is doing 60% at +1, which is not much. Okay, yes, we got it. Okay. So we have to Quiver Dance. He has to attack. Okay. I think I win the game if I just attack now. Because my rationale is if this thing is chipped down low enough, like it is now. Okay, he attacked. I won. Because now I KO the Darkspan and I KO the Greninja in one hit. But even if he yawned me, I just... Oh no, he could... No, actually if he yawned me, he could have still won. Okay, but yeah, now we won for sure. For sure, right? Because the way this happens now is he goes into Greninja, I'm faster than the Greninja. I'm pretty sure I beat Oricorio for that. I know his boots. So we just press Revelation Dance here and we KO it. Come on, come on. Yes, guys! We're in the semis! Oh my god, I'm stoked. Wow! So, I feel like that Thunder Wave miss was really huge. It was definitely huge. It made my game plan so much clearer and so much easier to delimitate. I feel like he was very unlucky with that Thunderwave miss, but at the end, I still think if I play my cards right, and he gives me some space with the Greninja, I might still be able to set up with the Oricorio at some point. But having the Zamazenta faster than anything else on the field really proved detrimental in this game, and basically that's the power of Zamazenta for this generation, and yeah, the centerpiece of my team right now. So really good game to Lischus. Really sorry for that Thunder Wave miss. If it was me, If it were me, I would feel terrible right now. But we're moving on into semifinals right now, which is something crazy to think about. That we're right now the 4th best out of 48 people, and we'll see what the future reserves for our next match. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid, jetting out.